with pottery player Huw Dowden. Thank you for being here on Boxing Day.
No worries.
Could you tell us a little bit about your time in Wales Youth? I mean, was it difficult, the transition from youth to senior? Did you find it easy or not?
With regards to what, sort of the way Wales...
The way we play, yeah. And how you deal with it, you know, as a youngster and then as a senior.
It is difficult because as a youngster you play with a lot with your mates and you go out, and the rugby club at the end of the game is a huge part of it, so it's a bit of a drinking culture as well, but it is a good fun. But then all of a sudden going into senior rugby, I went straight to Bather, then Glamorgan Wanderers, then here, so for me it got quite serious quite quickly, because a lot of people sort of...
Bit of stuff to get used to.
Yeah, so it was a bit of it was a hard transition, but it was a bit of fun as well.
Happy you did it.
Yeah.
You captained the side this year.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it, and how did you find the experience?
It was very, very strange. Look, we've had great captains over the years. We've had Strongy, Dicko and Lockyer now at the moment, who've done absolutely wonderful things. So just to have the opportunity the once was real good for me as a sort of tick box on my things to do.
Yeah.
But when you're out there, it's difficult. You think the decisions are easy when you're just playing, but for me, going for the posts when we should go for the corner was probably something my old man was going to mock me for the rest of my life with.
And you played as hooker and prop.
Yeah.
So I know I probably know the answer to this, but where do you feel more comfortable?
Definitely hooker. Yeah. But I have enjoyed sort of the new challenge that props bring in. Like, I've been hooker since there was positions in rugby for me when I was younger. It's something I've always wanted to do. I'm a large hooker, so maybe the transition I could have done it a bit earlier, but I'm enjoying it as a new challenge. There's a couple of times I've come unstuck. Bedwas was a difficult one for me, and it knocked me a little bit with that, but I'm still going to carry on having a go at it, because if it's something I can do to help the team and helps me, I'll still have a go at it. No, I don't mind.
That's good, yeah. Now I know it's a bit of a closed shop with like front rowers, but can you tell us what goes on in a scrum?
It all depends who you go with by the side of you. If when you got Corey Dominowski and Kieran Azarati, it's sort of like childcare, because I've got those two bipping away at the end of the front rows, saying all sorts. But when you've got a little bit more older heads with you, a little bit more sensible, you just get on with it. There are a couple of dark arts, but not like it used to when I was in youth rugby. I used to have people licking and nibbling your ears and going across with their chins, but you can't get away with that because there's so much pressure coming through. But yeah, it is when Corey and Az say you've just got to shut up. Let's keep on like childcare.
And do you think that the rules in the scrum are confusing, and do they need to change, because they seem to change regularly?
Yeah, the only thing consistent with them is that they change at the moment. I think it's benefited to rugby in general. The new changes, there's far less scrums going down. It also as well takes the onus away from the bigger man. So when you say, because it was such a big hit, if you were bigger than the person opposite than you get one over on them. But now we're in a position where you've got people who are going for technique against each other. I think it's made it a little bit better. I'm quite happy to stick with the rules as they are now. Okay. Even if first I struggled with it, because like I said, I'm sort of like a bigger hooker who like the hit. I've had to change how I've scrummaged quite a lot, but I think it's better in the whole.
And I know this might be sort of like a difficult question to answer, but what would you say makes a good scrum?
It's difficult, because you could have 8 of the world's best players and not have a good scrum.
Yeah.
It's about how you coached, and we got Gary in here. It was absolutely crazy, but amazing in equal measures. It's just that collective, is everyone sort of buying into the same sort of idea that we all work together, we all sort of go back together, we all go forward together. And sometimes, like I said, you could have 8 of the best players in the league playing if you want to. That scrum doesn't quite work.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for doing the interview, and I hope you have a very nice Christmas.
Yeah, brilliant.
And good luck for the Boxing Day game.
Thank you very much. Thank you.